Alligators have long captured the imagination of people, inspiring a myriad of myths and misconceptions that often blur the line between fact and fiction. These ancient reptiles, which have existed for millions of years, are shrouded in mystery, and as a result, many stories have emerged, portraying them as fearsome creatures with abilities and behaviors that are often exaggerated or entirely false. In this video, we will explore some of the most common myths about alligators, debunking them with scientific evidence and shedding light on the realities of these fascinating animals. One prevalent myth is that alligators are highly aggressive and will attack humans at any opportunity. While it is true that alligators are capable of inflicting serious harm, the reality is that they are generally shy and prefer to avoid human interaction. Alligators are instinctually cautious and often retreat when they sense human presence. Most attacks occur when the animal feels threatened or cornered, particularly in areas where they are accustomed to being fed by humans. This behavior can create a dangerous situation, as alligators may associate humans with food. By understanding their behavior, it becomes clear that most encounters can be avoided through proper caution and respect for their habitat. Another myth is that alligators can run faster than humans. This misconception often arises from the way alligators move in short bursts when they feel threatened. While alligators can indeed sprint up to about 20 miles per hour over short distances, they are not built for endurance. A healthy adult human can maintain a faster pace over longer distances, making it unlikely for someone to be outpaced by an alligator during a typical encounter. Understanding this fact helps to mitigate unnecessary fear and promotes a more realistic view of human-alligator interactions. There is also a widespread belief that alligators can survive for long periods without food. While alligators are known to be resilient creatures capable of enduring harsh conditions, they do require regular sustenance to thrive. Adult alligators can go weeks or even months without food, if necessary, particularly in colder months, but they do not have an infinite capacity to withstand starvation. In fact, like all living creatures, alligators need a balanced diet consisting of fish, birds, and small mammals to maintain their energy and health. This myth may stem from observations of alligators lying dormant or appearing inactive for extended periods, but it is essential to recognize that they are simply conserving energy rather than fasting indefinitely. Another common misconception is that alligators are vicious and will attack anything that comes near them. While they are apex predators in their ecosystems, they are also opportunistic feeders. Alligators primarily hunt when they are hungry, and their diet is mostly comprised of prey that is readily available. They do not typically hunt humans. In fact, most alligator attacks on humans occur in situations where the alligator feels threatened or when humans inadvertently provoke them. By recognizing that alligators are not mindless killers, we can foster a better understanding of their role in the ecosystem and the necessity of respecting their space. One particularly sensational myth is that alligators can live for hundreds of years. In reality, while alligators do have a long lifespan, with some living up to 70 to 80 years in the wild, they do not reach the legendary ages often attributed to them. Factors such as habitat quality, food availability, and environmental conditions significantly influence their lifespan. In captivity, with ideal conditions, some alligators may live longer, but attributing a lifespan of centuries to them is more fiction than fact. This myth might have emerged from their prehistoric lineage, as alligators are often compared to dinosaurs, which can lead to exaggerated perceptions of their longevity. Additionally, many people believe that alligators can regrow lost limbs or body parts, similar to some species of salamanders. This idea, while intriguing, is not accurate. Alligators have remarkable healing abilities, but they cannot regenerate limbs. If an alligator loses a limb or suffers a severe injury, it can heal over time, and scars may form, but the lost part will not regrow. This misconception could stem from observing alligators with scars or healed injuries, leading to the assumption that they possess regenerative capabilities. Instead, their resilience and ability to heal quickly should be appreciated for what they are, rather than misconstrued as regeneration. Another myth circulating in popular culture is that alligators can be found in the sewers of major cities. This urban legend paints a picture of rogue alligators thriving in the dark, damp underground of cities like New York or Los Angeles. In reality, while it is possible for alligators to occasionally wander into urban areas, they are not capable of surviving in sewers for long periods. Their habitats are primarily freshwater environments such as swamps, rivers, and lakes. Any alligator that finds itself in a sewer system is likely to perish quickly due to a lack of food and unsuitable conditions. This myth likely gained traction due to the sensationalism of alligator encounters in urban settings and the fear of the unknown lurking beneath the streets. Moreover, it is often thought that alligators are cold-blooded and cannot regulate their body temperature. While it is true that alligators are ectothermic, meaning their body temperature is influenced by the surrounding environment, they do have behavioral adaptations that help them maintain an optimal temperature. Alligators bask in the sun to warm themselves and seek shade or water to cool down. This ability to adapt their behavior to regulate their body temperature is crucial for their survival, particularly in fluctuating climates. Misunderstanding this aspect of their biology has led to oversimplified views about their physiological needs. Another prevalent myth is that alligators can be tamed or trained like dogs. While some individuals may have had success in interacting with alligators, the idea of taming them is misleading. Alligators are wild animals with instincts that cannot be fully suppressed or redirected. Even in captivity, they retain their natural behaviors, which can make them unpredictable. Attempts to train alligators for entertainment purposes, such as in shows or performances, often overlook the inherent risks involved. This myth contributes to the dangerous belief that alligators can be domesticated, leading to potential harm for both humans and the animals themselves. Alligators are also often inaccurately portrayed as being able to move seamlessly between land and water without any issues. While they are indeed adept swimmers, they face significant limitations on land. Alligators can only move efficiently in short bursts, and their body structure makes it challenging for them to navigate through dense vegetation or steep terrain. Misunderstandings about their mobility can lead to the false belief that they are equally at home on land and water, which can influence public perception and safety practices when in proximity to alligator habitats. Furthermore, there is a misconception that alligators do not care for their young. In reality, mother alligators are quite attentive to their hatchlings. After the eggs hatch, the mother will assist the young alligators in reaching the water and will often stay close to them for several months to protect them from predators. This nurturing behavior contrasts sharply with the idea of alligators as solely ruthless predators. By understanding the parental care provided by female alligators, we can appreciate the complexity of their behaviors and the importance of their role in the ecosystem. Lastly, there is a myth that alligators can produce a variety of vocalizations and sounds, yet they primarily communicate through a series of hisses, growls, and bellows. While it is true that alligators have a range of vocalizations used for communication, many of these sounds are often exaggerated in popular media. Their vocalizations serve specific purposes, such as attracting mates or signaling distress. By recognizing their actual communication methods, we can develop a more nuanced understanding of their social behaviors and interactions. In conclusion, the myths surrounding alligators are plentiful and often rooted in fear, misunderstanding, or sensationalism. By debunking these myths with factual information, we can foster a greater appreciation for these ancient reptiles and their vital role in our ecosystems. Understanding alligators' true nature, ranging from their behavior and biology to their interactions with humans, can lead to safer coexistence and promote conservation efforts. By educating ourselves and others about the realities of alligators, we can dispel misconceptions and encourage respect for these magnificent creatures that have roamed the earth for millions of years.